100% death proof. Hey, you got a real oil pressure problem here, old man. Running real hot. Real hot.
I'm dropping the hammer.
No, you're not.
What's it slow down for? He wants to play.
You can never go fast enough.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another Dirt in the Bag
Get this smoke away
podcast.
from me.
Another double dose of Mr. Prince Ali,
Aliwasi,
Aliabawa himself, and Matt,
Not in the Navy.
and Matt in the
Not in
Navy,
the Navy.
Seaman. So ironic. He's in the Navy, and his last name is Seaman. Okay.
You know what that is.
Last episode you guys heard was a week ago, and for us, it's
I
been
did know
about
a guy named
25 minutes.
Siemens.
Somehow you always ended up being at the front of the line at the barbecue.
What's that mean?
You know exactly what that means.
This podcast is going to be like the sequel. It's
I
going to
like
be called.
corn on the cob.
And blow a few guys to move your way up.
This podcast is going to be called the sequel, Bigger, Badder, Drunker.
Shit, I'm not there yet. Let me work on it.
It's okay. Your Uber driver will thank you.
I don't know why, man, but I just want to give you $20, man. Thanks for driving me home, man.
Yeah, you did that.
Fucking-
Dude, you did Uber, so you got some stories.
I actually do have some stories.
There
with
you
Uber.
go.
There was a whole fight that broke out inside of the Tahoe I was driving.
What?
No
Yeah,
shit.
well, like where I did Uber, it was like at the same time when I was doing valet at like those strip clubs. So I was just like, I know where the fucking spots are. And yeah, that's what allegedly got me locked up for a little while.
Unallegedly. Unallegedly.
Unallegedly.
That shit's on paper.
That shit's, it you know.
It sticks.
It stuck. It's there. It's on my record.
Boy got a record like a phone book.
I want to hear that story later
But
on.
yeah, that one I won't put on here.
Okay.
But so what was I talking about?
Well,
Uber driving fight.
the
In
crime
back of
stories
Tahoe.
will be on
Whole
the
fucking fight.
The crime stories will be on the Patreon episode. So
Oh.
All these
no, not really.
all these drunk rich kids wanted to go club popping. Okay, instead of club hopping, instead of like bar hopping, like
That's
you
like
go to-
popping. Are they doing ecstasy?
Not popping, hopping.
They probably
So,
were,
like,
honestly.
No, they definitely were on a bunch of drugs. But like instead of going to bars, like we were just going to all the strip clubs I knew, and then going to like the after party, you know, like after hours places.
And you're just running the tab the whole time.
Dude, I fucking charged them for the whole night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a lick. Made $1,000. You know, you want to keep me for the night? I got you. I'll be there and I'll be waiting outside.
What
everywhere
all
you go.
comes with $1,000?
Well, you don't get a reach around. And like we get towards the end of the night, and this actually isn't that good of a story. Like they all just start like popping off, and then like this guy in the third row gets knocked the fuck out, and then it starts like this huge like brawl between everybody in the back of the Tahoe, and I'm going down the highway, and we're just fucking like swaying, and like the car's just rocking like with these fighting. I just like
Blood smacking up on the window.
voice yell, "Everybody sit the fuck down!" Like just, and everybody like, "Oh man, sorry, dude, no," like everybody like immediately stop being angry.
Hell yeah.
Like, sorry, dude, no, yeah, no, where are we going? I'm like, we're fucking going home. Fuck y'all.
We're going home,
It's
bitches.
fucking bullshit. But like this, I had a girl like drunk as fuck puke in the back seat. I've had a
the
girl
usual.
drunk as fuck in a little skirt trying to fuck, like no panties on, fucking trying to get me in the back. Will you help me out of the car? Here, come in. Like, go open up the back door. Here, come in for a second.
The handsy thing. The handsy thing like we were talking about.
But you said no?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it was a no. You know, I was a gentleman. See, why'd you have to call that out?
Hey, podcast.
We could have talked about that later.
Onward.
What other ones? Like, I've been kicked out of fucking airports, like trying to pull in and like block the taxis and coming in with a limo and like running out and grabbing somebody's luggage and throwing them in the back.
My favorite thing is just cutting off taxi drivers.
Cutting out taxi drivers, like
No, like they drive like such shit.
Yeah.
they do. They always do.
Like they get like like inches from you, just like get in front of you and like weave around you.
Every
Like,
time I'm in a cab, I'm like, I feel bad because this guy's a dick.
yeah.
Like,
you
I don't
feel
even get there
embarrassed.
that bad. It's like I'm embarrassed.
You feel embarrassed
And I'm
just
not
being in
driving.
the cab.
I'm not even the one. I'm just involved.
Like you play that game.
I'm
when
an
you're-
accomplice.
You play the game when you're in traffic, and you're like, there's a car like in the next lane next to you. And you see a cab coming up, you're like, oh, cabby, and you floor it, like don't let him by.
I've done that.
I only do that for taxi cabs.
Fucking
I'll let other people buy.
Yeah. Uber, you're cool.
Dude,
What? You know you want it.
I've seen some ratchet ass lift cars though.
Oh yeah. I took one time and the bumper was hanging off.
Yeah, like
And like all the doors were dented, and the dude's like got these big ass sunglasses. Like he looks like one of the dudes from Jersey Shore, like spiky, like hair, like the whole thing.
yo, lifts here.
But he wanted to talk about fishing the whole time. I'm like,
I said, get in. Hey, you got a hook?
Hey man, you hit up any ponds around here? I'm looking for a pond. I want to pull out some perch.
no. He did ask me if I had cocaine, actually.
Well, you
That
know,
was
like
very strange.
like the spray tan
Like, you
probably
get
would have
into
given it
his
away.
car.
Yeah.
You get into his car and he's like, hey man, you got some coke? You know where to get that Snow White?
There's no way.
Anybody seen Christmas with a snow lately?
The dumbest fucking innuendos ever. Oh god.
You gotta
Jason,
get creative with it.
Jason was at a trap house today. We'll skip over that though.
Dude, you have no idea what I've been through before you called me.
It's been 24 hours.
24 hours. Bullshit.
I'm just picturing like the Hangover movie.
Like, like not as bad, but like literally dragging ass after.
Well, the funny part about it was like 24 hours ago, you were in like complete stability. Like everything
Yeah.
was in balance. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
good.
Like, nice life, nice dog, got
Doing
a
it.
grill, got a Traeger. Fucking,
And it all started
we're-
with a 1 o'clock
we're-
appointment.
We're just grilling, and like you know this one guy.
One guy.
Can we tell this story?
All right, yeah.
We'll call him Jimmy.
We'll call him Jimmy, okay? Jimmy's all tatted up. Jimmy's a nephew of a guy.
Neck and face tattoos tatted up.
Like, for real. And he lives down, like, 2 minutes away from me. And he's where I go, and I go get my
Groceries.
groceries from, you know? And so, out of nowhere, like, I get done, you know, with my 1 o'clock appointment. It's whatever time it is, and I get a call, like, immediately after walking this appointment out of my house, okay? And immediately I get a call, like, right after, and he's just like, hey, man, some pole fell and knocked all the electric out over at my house, man. What are you doing? Can you come pick me up? And he's over at the Waffle House. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll come pick you up. He's like, man, thank you so much. You wanna smoke, man? I got some. We got some smoke. We can smoke, man.
Smoking
We
carrots.
got some good carrots, man.
Carrots.
And I'm just like, all right, yeah, fuck it. I can
Carrots
pick
from
you up.
that produce section,
Yeah,
right?
produce. And then I go pick him up, and right after I pick him up, he jumps in the truck. He's like, hey, man, you want to eat some carrots? And I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, all right, let's just go over here and go pick up some carrots. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm out of it. And so we drive down, and we go to pick up these carrots, and I walk into this house, and it's just 15 motherfuckers all holding guns.
No, they're holding water guns, right?
Yeah, they're holding the water guns.
They're holding
So,
water
like,
guns.
15 motherfuckers
And
holding
they got,
water guns.
Like you told me, they had just aisles and aisles of groceries. Like,
so many groceries.
and there was like a lot of shoppers.
A lot of
and
shoppers
just
were
hanging
everywhere.
out.
Yeah,
like
for
you know
some
what I mean?
reason, he
like
wanted
they had
some milk.
they had a lot of lettuce.
A lot of lettuce were in there.
The bakery aisle. You said they had a lot of flour.
Yeah, there was a lot of flour, a lot of breads. You know, a lot of shit was going on. We're just going to
They
pick
had
up some carrots.
that cornmeal. It was yellow and brown.
Yeah, go to pick up some carrots and come out with a whole fucking grocery list. Okay, and I'm just like in this
Like,
house.
I didn't agree to
Yeah,
this.
I didn't agree to this.
I didn't
want
want
to
to go to this
store.
I don't want to go to this grocery
Like, do I look like a
store.
DoorDash to you?
Yeah, no, I'm not, motherfucker. And we go in here fucking just chilling with all of them fucking.
He's like, come on, we're baking.
Yeah, we're baking tonight. You know, we're gonna make us a little casserole.
We're trying to make a cake. We got all
Yeah.
this flour.
all this flour to make a cake. You know, let's make some dough. And I'm over here like, fuck no. And then as soon as we get back to the house, and he's like, all right, let's bake this cake. You call. And I'm
Well,
just like,
you had a little.
That's why.
shit.
Well, no, like you had a little bit of too much lettuce, and
Well,
it
I ate a lot-
It upset your stomach.
I ate a lot
He
of
called me
carrots.
back later and said, "Hey, I'm sorry I sounded so weird on the phone."
You ate a lot of carrots, and it upset your stomach, and it kind of discombobulated you a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
100%. Them carrots
I had a
fucked me
feeling
up.
that you're in like a weird situation too,
I
but I don't
was.
want to elaborate. Like,
Yeah, no, I was 100%, and I'm just like, oh fuck. After I left, I was.
I almost want to
man,
ask, like, "Hey, you need help, man?"
Hey, it was weird.
You gotta love those Southside grocery stores, though.
Yeah, Southside grocery stores, they're packed.
So you just left.
24 hours.
Well, no, you're calling, and then and I'm like, all right, so I need to leave now, and you're
It
like,
was,
no, like leave in like another hour. And I'm like, oh fuck.
You know, I heard about that one. It's 24 hours a day, right?
Yeah, 24 hours. It's 24/7. No problem. You can get your groceries.
They
Come
got
in.
They got a nice protected police force.
Yeah.
Shows up a lot.
Yeah. The grocery store is always locked.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, so
but
it's safe.
if you call ahead of time, they'll meet you at the grocery store.
they'll do that. They'll do that. What they're doing now?
Valet.
The curbside delivery.
Curbside assistance, but it's not really curbside. You got to come in and feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Come on inside. There's a whole bunch of people that don't want you there.
Hold on, man. I gotta unlock this grocery store door. Hold my water gun.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
hold this. What? Don't touch that water gun. I saw you look at the water gun. Don't look at it again. Those aren't for grabs.
Don't be doing that.
Go look at the fucking carrots. Get away from me.
Yeah,
Were they acting weird toward you?
Well,
Yeah, because
a
you
north side
no,
grocery
'cause-
store is always gonna be
Yeah.
like that. You know, I knew like half the guys in there, but the other half I didn't. I'm just like, what's up? And they're like, got
Little
carrots.
head nod.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that-
and then
that-
it's
that's
just
what-
like, and they're all over here just constantly cocking their water guns. Like, why? Like, what's the point of this? Like, that's not what you do with water guns.
You're dropping.
Who constantly cocks the water
You're dropping
gun?
your water on the ground.
Like, oh, just let me take my water out of my water gun and put it back in the water gun. Like, I just want to refill it just to do it for no reason. Just to walk around with my water gun. You see my water gun?
I got.
know you did.
You
I
see,
mean business.
You see that water gun? It's got water in it.
It's got water in it.
This one's got
don't
Hawaiian
you worry.
punch. You want to taste?
It's slow.
It's ready to squirt. Well, about like this time, you called me,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Man, I don't want to be at this grocery store anymore."
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I'm cooking pork chops. I'm like, not more groceries.
I'm like, hey, I made some pork chops that were really
Okay,
good.
these
They were
were
fucking
actual
phenomenal.
pork chops is what Cody was doing.
And you
It
were
was
at an
actually-
actual grocery store, so.
Okay, yeah. Backtrack my last statement.
This
But
is
no.
a real pig.
No, like
No, I like that.
Yeah.
no, actually,
Real
like,
pig.
like I don't know if anyone's ever been to that Barbecues Galore store in Hearst.
Oh, I've never
And
heard
like,
of it.
no, you got to like. Do you follow Meat Church on Instagram?
No, I don't follow anything on Instagram.
Okay. You know, he's like, I don't Instagram.
Just tattoos and female.
Just tattoos and ham hocks
Lots of
from the grocery store.
ham hocks. And then some car
The
stuff.
freezer aisle.
The freezer aisle,
I
yeah.
follow really random
freezer
stuff. I
aisle.
follow like blacksmiths and shit.
Blacksmiths.
Like, I'll forge that fucking.
I got on
bro.
TikTok because I like started getting addicted to TikTok, right?
Oh, it's hard.
It's
It's
terrible.
so it's like you
take-
immediately.
you take a 25-minute shit now. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
not even. I would
Yeah.
take a 25-minute shit and I'm going to watch the show I'm watching on Netflix, and I'll put Netflix on pause just to be on fucking TikTok, and 2 hours go by.
Man, you don't know-
okay?
It flies by like
Yeah,
nothing.
but I'm not even watching the cool shit anymore.
You
Now
don't
I'm
even-
stuck in conspiracies.
Like, fucking for real.
Just,
Like,
like,
I
my
don't
whole
believe
feed.
the moon is made
Yeah.
out of fucking peanut butter.
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck? Like my whole feed is just conspiracies now.
Dude,
Conspiracies and inspiration.
You fucked up, man. You got taught.
Inspiration, huh?
Bro,
I
you
like the
Are you okay?
inspiration. No. It's not. It's about being successful. Is that
Is
other?
Jordan Peterson?
You
I.e.
Yeah, dude.
hey, you fucked up, bro. You got talked.
I got talked. It ticked and it talked
It
me.
ticked and it talked to you. It's like,
As long as it doesn't attack you.
like you
I'm
went
just
you,
waiting, it's
you
gonna.
went to the bathroom, you splished and you splashed, you got ticked and talked.
I got ticked and I got talked. You know.
Hey, my buddy
that a
Tony
poop
over here,
analogy?
he got ticked and talked. You understand me?
Yeah.
He's got no time. He can't get off the toilet over there. He can't go eat no veal scallopini,
You
eh?
know the tick and the talk. It whipped the chains around.
Paulie, you understand where I'm coming from here.
Oh
with
shit!
this.
Did you see that they're making a new Sopranos?
Really?
Are they
They're
really?
making, and it's what's his name's son
Couldn't
is
get into the
playing
show.
him.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get into the show. I tried. You know what?
What?
I watched
You
the
can
whole.
get into
Wait,
Sopranos.
wait.
Whole-
So his son is now the leader in the new Sopranos?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll give you
No
this.
way.
I actually tried whole first season. Couldn't
Dude,
get
you
into it.
can't. You got to get past
Did
the
you
first
like The
season.
Godfather?
I liked the Godfather was slow. I liked it. Like I'm a Goodfellas guy. Like Goodfellas, Casino.
Goodfellas are fucking
Goodfellas,
great.
top
Ca-
notch.
Casino.
That's my favorite.
Any Martin Scorsese movie, I'm just like fucking like yeah, it's like yeah, fucking play like baby doll while you're fucking punching this guy's head into a curb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, and you haven't even watched The Irishman yet.
I haven't.
I haven't
Not yet.
either. I haven't either.
Dude,
Not yet.
I keep
You guys-
thinking about
hey,
watching it, but it's
no.
like something always happens.
watch the extended because they break it up. Because the movies, I watched the movie part and it's so fucking long. It was like 3.5 hours. It was a grind. It took like 3 days to watch a movie, and it sucks, like because you gotta like pause a movie.
But then why
and-
are you?
Well,
And it's at
advocating
like
for
a
this movie?
constant peak.
Yeah, it's at a
Yeah.
the pacing is hard to pause. So what they did is like, did you watch the Hateful Eight extended cut? It's better than the. It's like a series, like because everyone's like,
Is
oh
it like a
my god,
miniseries?
oh my god, a 3-hour movie. I can't do that. But they'll watch fucking.
Lord of the Rings,
They'll watch
bitch.
150 billion episodes of Supernatural like no problem.
Fucking
Dude, I love
Frodo
Supernatural.
and
I
Supernatural's
haven't
the
started
shit.
it yet. I gotta start that one.
You haven't watched Supernatural?
I gotta start.
Dude, it's so good.
Bro.
It's in my queue. I'm getting closer to
Okay,
it.
let's be honest. It's kind of like a chick series, but there's just enough gore to make it worth it.
Dude, it's cheesy,
like True Blood.
but it's great.
I never watched True Blood. Do I look like a
You watched
faggot
True
to
Blood.
you?
I'm sorry.
I'm
What?
just- No, I watched True Blood. I watched all of it.
I was about to say a fact of that on True Blood. True Blood is
Bro,
fucking amazing.
fucking,
That's the most genius
what's the dude's
vampire
name?
show they ever made.
Oh, what's his name? Like Godfrey or the fucking the dude that owned the club.
Oh wow. I
Well,
can't think
his
of
fucking
name.
the dude that
No,
made
you're
him.
just moving forward, and I can't think of his name. And it's gonna bother Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
The dude that made Eric.
Yeah.
That dude was fucking badass.
That dude is badass.
Didn't watch the
and
show
then
yet.
he turned it like.
No,
Hey,
homo.
hey, I didn't watch the show yet. It's in my
He's
queue.
gonna watch it. It's the best vampire
I'm
show
sorry.
I've
There's a lot
ever
of
watched.
I'm sorry, but it's above Supernatural.
Hey, let it be.
That's fine. There's less
Let it
episodes.
be. Let it be.
There's less episodes.
Dude, True Blood is like the Breaking Bad of vampire shows.
No shit.
No shit.
I love Breaking
Lots
Bad.
of boobs.
I love Breaking
Tons
Bad.
of tits.
The fucking scene where
Breaking
like,
Bad's
he's-
like one of
he's
my
got
top
the,
shows.
He's
Yeah.
got the pallet full of money and like Bill Burr's just sitting
I
there.
love
and
how
it's
they, like,
he just
degenerated his
falls into
hair.
the
They
money.
did.
Like,
Oh.
dude, like you have so much money, you'd have nowhere to put it. It's like that movie American Made.
Yes.
He's like, there's a scene in American Made where he's working for the cartel. He's like flying an airplane. For those who haven't seen it, it's like minor spoiler alert. He's like making globules amount of money, like ungodly amounts. He's like digging in his backyard, and he's like, I gotta bury this fucking duffel bag of money.
Yeah.
And it's like he hits something, he pulls out another duffel bag of money. He's like, damn it! he like runs out of places to like put his money. It's like I'm like, yes,
Need to be on that level.
yeah.
Fucking Pablo Escobar in real life legitimately did that.
He worked-
Legitimately buried all
he worked
over.
he worked for the CIA, like Matt.
Yeah.
I wish I was getting that money.
Literally buried millions of dollars in random spots all over the country.
Yeah.
Like, just didn't know what to do with the money. Didn't have it. They still to this day search for where he buried money because there's just gold mines sitting around all over that country. What?
New subscriber.
Dude, is this the trifecta that works on the podcast?
I just throw enough like little random comments to be like relevant.
No, like fucking Jason's got all the bro stories. I got all the nerd knowledge, and Matt's the crusty veteran that just doesn't tolerate anything. It works
At all.
out. If anyone wants to like bitch, he'd just be like, "I fought for our country," and then it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I fought for your rights.
Dude, do you know how hard it is to be in customer service after you're used to just telling everybody to fuck off all the time?
Oh God,
Fucking
100%.
it.
Dude.
Explain to me a fuck off story. I want to hear one of those.
Okay, so I had this one dude who came in, and it was clearly fraud, right? He had this little chick that he had drugged up. He was trying to set up a new account so he could get all these new phones, right? So I know what he's doing. I've seen him in here 2 times before. I needed the new line, so I fucking, whatever.
Man, whatever.
So,
Let the guy
I
go.
mean, like, 'cause it's it's legitimate in the fact that they are putting it on their credit. It's on them.
Yeah.
But this third dude, this third chick, he's like being real fucking. He's being a dick about it. It's like she's got bad credit, so it's like coming back is like, oh, she's fucked. You know. He's like, no, you need to run it like this. It's like, See, that's where we're gonna have a problem, because I don't tell. You're not gonna tell me how to do my job.
The bank only sees it one way, for one, and for two, I will fucking kill you.
I don't tell you how to run your hose, okay?
Right.
Don't tell me how to set up a fucking phone line.
So this dude's in like neon green cheetah print shoes, and it's
wow.
I think he's like Argentinian, Colombian, something like that. Like,
Why does that matter, Matt?
It's
Racist.
It's just to enrich, enrich the story.
This
all right?
fucking crusty, unwoke
So
veteran.
he came in here dressed like Lil Wayne in the fucking 2000 Music Awards. Like,
Hey,
he looks like a fucking idiot.
you guys.
right?
Hey, Lil Weezy was popping though.
He was.
Hey, you wait.
But this is also, 2019 at this point.
Yeah.
So
Right
he
before
starts like
Corona.
he starts kind of like standing up, like posting up, and it's like, what the fuck you gonna do?
You just
It's like,
literally.
you think you're gonna do something, bitch? Like, literally just dropped all because he stood up and he's like acting like he wanted to fight. And I was like, the fuck you think you're gonna do?
They didn't fire you?
No.
Hell yes.
Oh, your drywall. It's
Not the new drywall. Yes, everybody,
So-
we are podcasting in the
We're,
the,
like,
the,
literally-
the double meth shack. But continue.
we're literally like, I've got my hands up and like I'm about to fucking knock this dude out. It's like, I'm fucking done with it. He's been super fucking disrespectful the whole time. It's like, you don't know you don't know who the fuck I am. You don't know what I've done. It's like,
You don't know
you
me.
wouldn't be talking to me like this. You'd fucking think again, right?
Yeah.
It's like blowing myself up in my head because I'm pissed.
I'll
right?
stick my thumb in your mouth and break your neck.
I'll do that Spock.
Rip the spine.
I'll do that Spock shit where I grab your shoulder, but instead of passing out, your dick will just bend around and shove up your own asshole and rip itself off.
Jordan Kepler.
Right up in that ass.
U-turn.
Yeah, you turn. Captain Hook.
That's a
Oh, that's an off-camera joke.
That's a callback for some of y'all didn't even hear.
So
Shout him out. Shout him out. They don't know the story.
U-turn Jordan Kephart. Jordan Kephart, if you're listening, U-turn. All right.
He loves you.
I do love you. You little
Little meat.
little queef stain. So, but my other coworker, he's just standing in the back and he's kind of shocked. He's like, I've got the police on the phone right now. And I'm like, bitch! What?
There's gonna be so many.
It's like, how fucking need them here? It's like, I'm like, for some reason, I'm just like, at this level, I'm just so fucking pissed.
He was done this day.
Get on my
And,
level.
like,
just done.
it had been a shit day, and this dude was just like the cherry on the top. But he was being, I haven't included like, but he was being
I think you
disrespectful.
even
the
called me
whole
about
time.
this day, actually.
I probably did. I was livid,
You're like,
bro.
bro, I almost killed somebody.
It's like, so he's like, fuck y'all, like talking shit out the door. He's like, do you want me to follow you out? He's like, fuck you, bitch, you won't. And it's like,
Casually
he
walk.
said
You just call me a bitch?
Casually walk.
But check this. You know what he did? He ran to his car with the chick.
Oh my god.
It's like, because I was following him out the door, and he ran to his car.
You're just standing
And
there.
like, I'm not that intimidating.
Gets the door open,
I can get
stands
fucking
behind the
loud,
door,
but like,
starts
I know
barking.
I don't look intimidating.
No,
He's like,
you just stand there at the door with your hands behind your back at the elbows, crocked, just looking at him, just like waiting, just like
Test me,
test me.
bitch.
I'm about to fucking David Carradine kung fu your ass.
make you simple Jack,
I'm
bro.
about to
make you simple,
I'm
Jack.
about to hang you in a closet and autoerotic asphyxiate you.
Ooh.
That's how he died. David Carradine.
I don't know who that is.
David Carradine. He was Bill in Kill Bill.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What, like accidentally
The one,
downed
like, remember that
himself?
whole like
Jerking off in a
killing
closet.
stuff? Oh, like trying to asphyxiate himself
Yeah.
while he's.
How fucking weird is that, dude? Like,
I know
what?
somebody who did that.
Have you ever been choked
Like-
during
Like
sex?
I didn't like I wasn't friends with them, but it was a kid that did it.
They died or like
Shouldn't tell this story, but a kid that did it in the barracks. Yeah.
That's just
What
He
the
had
fuck,
the blinds, like the little
cord,
string-
yeah.
the cord. He had it wrapped around his neck, and then they found him with his dick in his hand, and he's like,
Oh,
fucking purple.
dude, no! Like that's like literally like probably the worst way to die because you're found like that. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You're literally found with
That's
your dick.
You know what?
terrible.
Maybe that's part of the thrill of it.
And it's not even hard.
Oh, man. I'm gonna try it now. Oh god, instantly die. Like,
Why am I aroused?
no, I'm not gonna do that for you. Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, hey,
If you're gonna do it with like a chain. Make it like, you know.
manly.
Spikes.
A spike
Like
chain.
a dog collar spike necklace.
Oh yeah. No, people are gonna think that you're like being a sub at the same
And like
time.
in like a closet mirror kind of situation with neons everywhere.
That way they all see your crack.
No, like
Yeah,
just
they're distracted, right?
Yeah.
just
All right.
choke yourself on top of the motorcycle.
Okay, hear me out
All right.
Hear me out.
Area did.
on how I'm gonna autoerotic asphyxiate myself.
Jason nervously chuckles.
And never-
He's like, I don't really want to be included in this, and I'm like, I'm all in.
Everybody's seen a guy that's autoerotically asphyxiated himself, but what about if you wore oven mitts?
Bro,
Like
this is
the-
too
the-
much torture.
The Arby's oven mitts. It's like, well, they're like, well, no wonder he fucking died. He couldn't come with those damn oven mitts on his.
Was he trying to beat the clock? Because if so, it's like, oh wait, you can't hear the claps.
Have
We're an oven mitt.
have a literal clock like in there.
The timer's just still going off.
All right, well, what would you do? What would your autoerotic asphyxiation situation be? That was a cool word.
Autoerotic asphyxiation be.
Situation. Autoerotic asphyxiation situation.
What?
Should I just rename the
Mine
podcast?
would probably be
Should I
different.
just
'cause
rename the podcast right now?
Yeah, that should be the name for sure.
I'd probably like
It'd get a lot
I'd
of
just get some nice
really creepy hits.
550 cord, wrap around my neck. But the thing is, I wouldn't want to jerk off. I
Oh
just
yeah,
want to eat like some
military mode,
like
bro.
a bowl full of chocolate pudding with whipped cream because I'm lactose intolerant. So it's like
If
I'm probably
go
gonna
out,
die anyway.
No, like have it rigged up to where like the bowl is like under your ass, right? And you're hanging, and then like the cord has like a candle on it, and like you die and you just fall and your ass just slams into this bowl of pudding and splatters it everywhere.
So everybody thinks you shit
It's
yourself.
the most
It's like,
fucked
what-
up
what-
crime scene.
What will they think? Like someone walks in, right? Like someone walks
What
in.
happened here?
The ultimate troll.
The ultimate.
Someone walks in and they're like, "Well, we got an APB on this one over here, but this is some.
It's a
fucked
real
up-
sick one.
It's a real sick one, Johnson. Like if you come over here, you see like he used the off-brand Dollar General pudding rather than the Jello brand pudding. And if you look right here,
It's not even snack pack. Was it really worth it?
and if you look up there, the paracord he used was like it was just like something he got from Cabela's. Like we haven't even really identified it yet. It could be off the black market. We haven't figured it out yet. Well,
Black market.
This is
Well,
your younger
well,
investigation.
I guess they should start calling it the brown market. Yeah!
Man, we're talking all about brown pudding.
We're talking about hanging
Chocolate
yourself in a
pudding.
closet.
What about
What I
that
would have really
butterscotch?
done though is I would have put a lot of like whipped cream on there to confuse them. Like, okay, what's all this white shit under his ass? It's like, then the one brave detective tastes it. It's like, it's whipped cream. It's just whipped cream. It's ready whip.
It's jizz.
It's not even the ready whip out of the can.
What's your situation?
My situation?
There's like a magic carpet under your ass that catches you.
Like I think I'd have to do it some way to where if I actually died, there'd be like a failsafe to where my dick would get blown off me, so I wouldn't be caught with my dick in my
No,
hand.
there's a timer in there, right?
Are you really that worried about somebody judging your penis size?
No, not judging my penis.
Check
but,
this out.
But
Check-
judging in the fact that I'm dead with my dick in my hand. Like this guy died with his dick in his hand. Like his last moment of his life
Was pleasurable.
was jacking off.
Honestly?
Like not even a woman involved, just
Terrible
jacking off.
aftermath, but not a bad way to go.
You went up.
You
I
would know-
mean, you go out at like full
I mean, as
climax,
long as he got
right?
the butt.
You wouldn't know if he was coming or going.
What if you didn't come?
Oh man, that's
what I'm saying.
What if you didn't climax?
That's disappointing.
What if there was no jizz on the crime scene?
Isn't the
they
point
would
of
know
being
you didn't even finish.
asphyxiated like the whole time you're like climax?
All right,
No.
so check
When
this
you
out,
get
right?
choked-
I want
All
to
right.
change mine.
Why do you know this?
I'm a little kinky.
All right.
I want to change my scenario, okay? All right, mine's gonna be different now. I'm gonna be in like a fucking outhouse, right?
The skateboard and a llama?
Yes, we'll throw that in there. We'll throw that
That
in.
just sounded like a good time.
We'll throw that in. We'll throw that in there for shits and gigs. So I'm in there, right? Just regular rope, regular timer. But if I don't make it, there's a fucking timer that drops the floor out and it cuts the rope, and I fall into a pit of starving tigers.
Just get eaten.
No, like he got eaten by tigers that he kept in a basement. He was a maniac.
And then the llama's spitting on you.
So
Yeah.
you were never jacking off.
Nothing was left. Nah, you know what? Like my luck. What would the only thing that would be there would be
Your dick.
the hand of the dick.
Like the tigers are just
Just
like
holding it up.
Yeah, they're full now. We don't need that.
It's just a wrist, a hand, and a dick.
The Statue of Liberty, but with a penis.
So it's like, all right, they show up to the crime scene like, oh well, no,
All the tigers are
we
just
gotta
laid
really-
off in the corners full.
we
of
got a
bodies.
really sick subject here.
They're all coughing up hairballs from his beard.
Just hand and dick left.
No, they're all like,
Is that from his beard?
No,
or
no,
his
no,
crack?
the CIA show or CSI shows up. They're like, oh, we got a really sick one here, Robert. Well, if you look over here, these are Siberian tigers, every one of them. I don't know how this bastard got it from Russia. Well, if you look right there, you can see his member. He's holding it right there in his remaining hand. I guess they got full. And over there, the massive amounts of tiger shit. You see, he is apparently carrying a Walkman for some reason. I guess he liked to listen to "Never Want to Dance Again" while he was like we have the tape. It's just
What's the
recorded
song
over there.
from Buffalo Bill?
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
Goodbye Horses.
Yeah.
It was just like I Never Want to Dance Again and Goodbye Horses on repeat for some reason. Well, then I get.
Oh, jizz.
Then I guess that's mighty big hairball. All right, we're talking about like dying and jerking off too much. Onward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got asphyxiated.
Okay, so back to Sopranos.
Okay, well, first start, okay, the original Sopranos. If you can't get past the second season, you won't finish it.
Yeah, like
But
dude,
you have to watch like the first.
No,
you
but
have
dude,
to
it's-
almost force yourself to watch the first and
it's like
second
it's
season.
like The League. I got to like the 7th season. I'm just like it's the same jokes.
Well, The Sopranos changes a lot.
Yeah,
And
they kill people
the
differently.
League, it's just like my perfect comedy. Like The League just sits at home with me. Like every
you were
bit of
wondering-
the
I watched a
comedy
few
in there,
episodes of The
it
League.
just makes me laugh over and over.
If
and
you're
over.
ever wondering what personality type Jason is, just watch The League.
Just watch The League. it's my pure personality or my pure fucking comedy.
Yeah.
It really is. Like we all have the same jokes over and over again.
Basically,
Still
yeah.
makes
Yeah.
us laugh.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
just-
what The League
just
is
shit
for
and
me.
dick jokes.
And that's what The League is. It's full of shit and dick jokes. It's hilarious.
It's awesome.
But The Sopranos is like in its like own little fucking genre, but not really. But like you just got to get past those first 2 seasons because it's so old.
Yeah.
Like it's so old. Those first 2 seasons was before they really started doing great shit with TV. They started doing different like storylines and adding all the stuff into it
Yeah.
and making it more interesting with TV shows that were like that. But the new Sopranos, I'm excited about. I didn't even know that was
Yeah,
coming
let me-
out.
So is it going to be like a spin-off of the original cast, or
Well, he just said like the new fucking top guy is the original top guy's son.
no shit?
Yeah.
That guy does a podcast too now. That guy was a fucking
The son?
Yeah,
Or the-
that dude was an animal. I heard him on another podcast. He took like 12 like ecstasy tabs in a club one night, and, like overdosed.
The return
Yeah.
I
of
could see
Tony
that,
Soprano
yeah.
will be delayed a bit longer. Warner Bros. Has postponed the release of the upcoming Sopranos prequel film, The Many Saints of Newark, from March
Oh, it's not even a show.
to September 24th, 2021. The film was originally scheduled. Okay, so yeah.
So it's not even a show. It's a movie.
So, Michael Gandolfini?
Michael Gandalf?
Michael
Gandolfini.
Gandalf?
Is it any
Gandolfini.
relations?
Gandolfini.
Gandalf. Oh, my bad.
So, played in the prequel by Michael. Okay, so yeah.
That was the guy that died.
It's a
like,
prequel.
Michael Gandolfini.
Oh shit.
Don't look at that.
So yeah, it's
I'm
not a
look-
show.
I'm
it's
not
a
looking
movie
at that.
coming up.
I'm not looking. I saw that. I'm not looking at it.
It's her.
Oh no! Wait, what? Which one?
So it's a
Today.
prequel though. What's up?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not talking about that anymore. You will end up in a closet dead.
I gotta really figure out how to like just do the deed and then like send them on the way to where they're okay with it.
If
just
they
being
can't
a
get it
one-time
just by
thing.
looking at you.
Syphilis.
Yeah. Just, I gave you syphilis.
Bro, just look at
But I
it.
promised them during that I'm clean.
No, just don't tell them anything. Don't tell them anything during. And then just like after, it's like, hey, you might want to get checked.
You might.
Yeah.
It's like they'll be happy
they'll
that they
never
came out
talk to
clean,
you
but
again.
they'll never talk to you again.
You're gonna be like one of those weird guys that like they get AIDS and they try to give it to as many people as they can.
I would never do that. That's a horrible
Dude,
thing
how
to do.
bad of a person would you have to be?
You'd have to be almost Hitler level to be able to do that. That's literally chemical warfare.
Hitler
Wow,
level
guys, thanks.
chemical warfare.
Matt spread a lot of AIDS
Matt is shooting fucking AIDS missiles out of his dick every day.
Hey.
every day.
Tomahawks.
Tomahawks.
Like in Call of Duty, like you just see the tomahawk fly forward.
They're definitely guided.
They're definitely guided.
Like I'm just going for the rotten population, you know, like the real scum, like the real cheeseburgers of girls.
Oh god, that's so bad. It's so mean.
There's a joke like this
You know
one
what?
dude used to always say is like,
You know what? Fuck you, bro. I love cheeseburgers.
hey man, this you just segued into what I was saying, man. I knew a guy. He said, you know, it's nice to have a steak every day, but sometimes you just want a nasty cheeseburger.
Sometimes that cheeseburger
Is that not true?
That burger.
Well, sometimes-
Not me now. I'm happily married and I've got myself a beautiful ribeye steak.
Sometimes you eat a
Sometimes
cheese.
c'est filet mignon.
Sometimes
Chick-fil-A.
well, sometimes you eat a
Sometimes
cheeseburger.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Sometimes you eat a cheeseburger and that lettuce isn't right. It's been sitting out too long, and it gives you like food poisoning, and then all your stuff sitting out on the front lawn burning.
Well, that's why you that's why you test that cheeseburger before you eat
That's
it.
that cheeseburger.
Yeah, you let one of your buddies have it first.
Hey man, try a bite of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, like, then you just sit there and you like analyze, observe.
Again.
It's like what?
Speaking of,
Cheeseburgers?
so when we went out last time, was a number passed around?
A couple.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We should have them on the podcast.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh yeah, TikTok superstar.
You're right.
What I miss?
The short one.
What was that look?
She's like a TikTok superstar and
Really?
OnlyFans. And
She's in OnlyFans?
yeah.
No, she
got
doesn't.
so excited.
Not my type. Not curvy enough.
Huh? No. Dude, are you kidding me? She's what, 4'9"?
Dude, yeah, she's really short.
I've already gone for the short face. I told you. Don't know if I can tell this story.
No, they were nice, man. They were really pretty. Good personalities.
Yeah, you just get them in them and you hear the when you stick it in.
Immediately goes to Jason with the.
Because it's
I told you I was with a midget one time.
I've always wanted to be with a midget. That's like one of my fantasies is
Careful.
being with a midget.
Careful.
Is this going to be too much? All right.
Okay, so I'll tell you my midget
I like
story.
a fun dog.
No, you can say it, but I'm just saying you think about it.
Dude, it's like fucking a pocket pussy.
You just like pick it up.
Yeah.
Jack off.
Okay, so let me tell you.
If the only thing that you could really do a windmill with is with a midget.
Not true.
Not true.
So I
you ever
okay,
Put a
let me tell you the
normal
story.
sized girl top on you.
So she was 4 foot, like she was like I think she was actually like 3'9" or something, like a fucking. Actually, I think she was a dwarf. She wasn't a midget, okay? Because she was like proportioned pretty well. She had a big ass,
Oh.
beautiful boobs. She's a wonderful person, but I tried to spin her on my dick like a top, and her her feet kept getting in the way.
Hey.
It was like very disappointing. And then it was like
Very disappointed.
It was like it was pretty tight, but it mostly was like shallow. It felt shallow.
Oh, like it open. I've been in some like that. Like
It
you
was-
get in and it's like, and then it just opens up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, that's it.
Yep.
It's like this isn't a common occurrence. I have more broomstick than the
Easy
dustpan.
Easy there, Mary Poppins.
How am I supposed to have fun with this?
But I mean, never mind. Never mind. But it was fun. It was really cool, like being able to toss them around, like all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Like using a teaspoon in a bottle cap.
Good clean fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about clean.
we're
We can't
calling
publish
it.
this podcast.
No, this is going up.
This is getting posted.
This is getting up.
Oh,
All right, you gonna finish anyway?
No, I'm not.
So
gonna
it's
finish
like
this
almost
story.
breaking your dick while you're trying to make her spin, because
No, it was.
you're hitting.
It's like
a
I'm having to
stopper.
hold her
So
up,
it's like
while
the
I'm
bottom,
doing it.
the bottom piece
Matt.
is just like folding like you're breaking a straw.
So okay,
Now, out of anybody would have a dislocated dick eventually.
Eventually,
The way the look on his face, like well,
So-
there was a couple of ER visits.
I'll say
I've
it's like
almost done it.
my little lieutenant used to
My
curve
gentleman.
up more, and it's since like gone more flat.
That's just age.
No, I did something to it.
So you jammed it to straight.
I was
You bar
fucking this
jammed
one
it?
chick. Well, okay, she was fucking me. Like, let's be honest. She rode me so fucking hard. We were in like an oak 4-post bed. She scooted it 4 feet from the wall. I'm not exaggerating.
That's a trooper.
like it hurt, but I was kind of like, I can't bitch out.
I'm a man.
But it's like, if anybody has ever fucked me, that chick did it. And I'm like, it wasn't exactly enjoyable, but it wasn't bad. But it was also kind of like demoralizing. Because like, I'm always, I'm gonna fuck you. And she's like, I'm gonna fuck you.
Like, oh no,
But she's
no.
good looking. so don't-
Demon
don't think
voice,
she looked like Fiona with Shrek.
demon voice pulls your hair.
Oh, Jason's
Fiona, Fiona, but Shrek.
I've got a lot of kinks.
got His eyebrows went like, you said Fiona like Shrek?
Like I've always
Like in
pictured
Shrek?
being Shrek and.
No.
I don't know.
Halloween idea.
Another
Can you do the voice?
Shrek's?
Yes.
I can't even think of his voice right now.
It's like the Scottish.
It's just a Scottish voice, yeah.
Oh, it is right. I can't do it.
Yeah, I was
Donkey.
like,
I'll squeeze the
Donkey.
jelly.
Donkey.
Squeeze the jelly from your eyes.
damn, Cody, that was good.
Well, yeah, like that.
Golf in
Shrek
the
geek over here,
nether
too.
I'm a
regions.
fucking maniac. I do voices and stuff. I guess I don't know.
Found that real
I'm a
swamp
fucking
juice.
maniac.
I don't
gotta
know,
go,
but
dude.
like another fantasy I've always had is to not like a super muscular girl, but like
You mean
a
like
very-
China, like
a
the
very,
WWE chick?
fit girl that's just like still hot, but like just completely take control of me.
Just grab you and
Yeah.
fold your legs back.
Just
over-
fold my legs back and throat it, and then rape me almost, but not,
She just
not
shoves her
actual
fist
rape.
down your throat.
Yeah, just choke me, bitch.
You're mine.
You get choked.
Yeah, me get choked
Oh
instead.
no!
Yeah.
That's how you get erotic asphyxiated, dude. Right there.
Yeah,
Fist to the throat.
WWE.
She-Hulk. Fucking
WWW.
kills you.
It's a good way to go.
I think so. Dude, yeah,
All
I mean, you
purple
gotta
and shit.
think they flex. They can flex every part of their body, including the hoo-hoo.
Oh, Johnson, this is a real
The
this is a real sick
the
case right
you.
here. Like you see on the crime scene over
Got
there,
his
like
dick ripped off. She did too many Kegels.
you see on the crime scene right there, you can see
Just about to say
like
that,
you
bro.
you can still see finger marks on the ground on the dismembered penis.
You can still see labia marks around his neck.
No.
And you could obviously see the strangulation rosacea marks right here on the neck, and up here, yeah, it looks like she just bit his nipples clean off.
And I no longer have this
OFFT off.
fantasy.
Well, I guess his party time is over. And that's another episode of the
Jim's
Dirt
like,
in the Bag podcast. Oh, you want to bring it in? Are you bringing it in? All right, ready?
Done.